Hi everyone! Today we're going to make this gorgeous seat belt cardigan. So it's a seat belt cardigan for adult seat belts, not for baby seat belts, because it's not safe for anybody to cover the seat belts on a baby car seat. So we're going to crochet this. We're going to start with a 5mm hook for the first foundation chain, and then the whole piece is worked with the 4.5mm hook. We're going to use some dark gray, some cream or Aran colored Aran, I don't know how to pronounce that word actually, colored yarn. And this crocheted piece is pretty much like a square. So before we get started, if you could please, I would greatly appreciate a subscribe, a like, and a follow to my social media at MadeByCana on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. That would be great. I would really appreciate it. All right, let's get started. This is a 5mm hook to start the chain, foundation chain, but you'll want to use a 4.5mm hook for the remainder of the project. So start with a slip knot, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 29 stitches, 29 chains. We're going to switch to the 4.5mm hook, and we're going to do 28 single crochets. So in the second loop from the hook, 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 27, 28. And then I don't like to chain ones for single crochets. You can chain one if you'd like, but I don't. So I'm going to pull this tail up into this last stitch to hide it, so I don't have to weave it in later. Like that. And then we turn, and then we're going to do the same number of single crochets across for row 2. So just hold this tail here, and then without chaining one, you can chain one if you'd like, but I don't chain one. That's the first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So we're going to do half of that single crochet, and then we're going to finish that last stitch with the dark gray, the color change. So because we hid that tail in the back, it's going to be a little bit warped. So make sure you stretch it out, and then the tail will disappear in there, and then the piece is straight. So after we stretch it out, we're going to crochet with the gray, hide this gray tail, and then hide this cream one in the back, because we need it at the next row at the other side, at the other end. So hiding both tails in the back this time. I'm going to do 28 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So before finishing that last stitch, we're going to change colors. And then before we continue with the 4th row, again, we're going to pull this, stretch this out so it's not warped. And then put our hook back into this last bit. And then we're going to carry the gray yarn in the front this time so that all of the yarn that we're carrying are on the same side, which is the inside, where you don't see it when you're using the cover. And then again, 28 single crochets across. The last few stitches and then color change. So we're going to do 2 rows of the gray. Stretch that out. 2 rows of the gray for the bottom of the cardigan. And then this time we're going to hide or carry the cream yarn in the back instead of the front. And same thing, 28 single crochets across with the gray. Our last 2 gray single crochets, and then before finishing the last one, I'm going to cut off the gray because we don't need that anymore right now. Not till later anyways. And then finish that single crochet like that. And make sure to pull it, stretch it out. So now we turn and carry this gray yarn in the back. Now, if you like to do chain 1s for single crochets and then chain 2s for double crochets, you will want to chain 2 right now, but I do the standing single crochet, or it might be called the standing double crochet. I don't know what it's called. So I don't do a chain 2. I do a single crochet and then insert the yarn through the middle of that single crochet so that you have 2 loops, the front and the back of the single crochet, and then we do another single crochet like that. So this is my first single crochet, double crochet. So then we do 28 double crochets across. So a little bit different. We're no longer doing the single crochets. The single crochets were just for the edge of the seatbelt cardigan. So now we do 28 double crochets across. Last few stitches of the double crochets. And then the second last one, and then the last one. Okay, so again, we want to stretch it because that gray tail was hiding in there. No more tails and no more weaving in. This is a finished one. What we're going to do is 9 double crochets, a 2 double crochet twist cable. This section here is 6 double crochets, so 3 on each side, another 2 double crochet cable, and then 9 double crochets on this side. So 9, 2, 6, 2, 9. You can write that down if it helps, or just follow along. So we're going to do 9 double crochets, and I'm going to do that standing double crochet. I like to do the standing double crochet and the no chain one single crochets because it gives like a super straight edge, which is ideal for me. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, this is when it gets a little bit more complicated. So 9 double crochets. Now we're going to do the first 2 double crochet cable. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to do a double crochet and front post double crochet together. So that's the next double crochet here. I'm going to do this. And then before finishing, so we got 2 loops, we're going to yarn over and then do a front post double crochet into the next next stitch. So that's this post here. So front post, we're going to go around, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have 3 loops, and to finish the double crochet and front post double crochet together, we pull through 3 loops. So we did 2 together. Now we're going to yarn over, and we're going to cross back to that first front post from the previous stitch. So here is the front post double crochet in the second stitch. Remember we went 9 and then 2, so this is 1 and 2. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to go into this front post here, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have 2 loops, and then we're going to do a together into a double crochet into this number 2 stitch. So we're going to yarn over and then go, so you see we did the double crochet into that stitch. This is the double crochet where we didn't use for the front post. So we're going to yarn over and then insert a hook into this unused, unworked stitch, pull through 2 loops, and then finish off the together stitch. So now we've got the 2 front posts cross. If you didn't get that this first time, don't worry. I will be doing this throughout the whole pattern. So now we are going to do the triangle. And now the triangle, we're going to do 2 double crochets, normal double crochets, 1 and 2. So remember the diamond has 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so 3 stitches on each side of the diamond. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the third one, and we're going to do a double crochet and front post treble crochet together. I know it's a mouthful, but and sounds complicated, but I'm going to show you right now. So do a normal double crochet, half of it, pull through 2 loops. Now, instead of how we did this first, 2 double crochet braid, we're going to yarn over and yarn over again, because it's a treble this time. For the diamonds, we do trebles. We're going to go through the next front loop, and then we're going to pull through 2 loops, pull through another 2 loops for the treble, and then we're going to finish off the 3 loops as the together. Next, we're going to crisscross into this post here, the 1, 2, 3rd. This is the 3rd stitch. So we're going to yarn over twice, go into the front post there, and pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and then same thing, we're going to go into the unworked stitch of the 1, 2, 3, 4th stitch there, and pull through 2 loops, and then pull through all 3 loops for the together. Whew. So this is the bottom of the diamond where they crisscross. So next is 2 double crochets, which is very simple. And then now we're going to do the cable on the other side of the diamond. So same thing, we do half a double crochet, yarn over, and go through the front post, pull through all 3 loops, and then yarn over. And so these ones, the 2 cable braids are only double crochets. These are double crochets of the cables, and then treble crochets for the cables, as you'll see in the written pattern. Next, we do 9 double crochets to finish the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we did the first double crochet row with the cables. Then we're going to turn over, And now we're on the back side, the wrong side of the work. So we're going to do the same thing and do 9 double crochets at the beginning and end of the piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Now we have the next 2 stitches for the braid. We're going to, on the right side, it's crisscrossed. We want the cables going up and down vertically. So we're going to yarn over. And we're going to insert this into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then we're going to, so you see how there's the front post here, and then the back one is going this way, and it's hidden under this top stitch. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do what is this? A back post crochet around this stitch here. There it is. Go around this stitch here, pull through, go through 2 loops and the 3 loops. So next we yarn over and we find the stitch underneath, and it'll be, you might have trouble finding it at first, but it's just right next to the first one. I'll try to show you more close up. So yarn over, and it's right here. And then we're gonna pull through that post, yarn over again, pull through 2. And then we're going to, so we did the post, now we're going to yarn over and finish with the together double crochet, and then pull through 3 loops. So we did 2 for the braid. So turning back to the front side, what I meant about the straight up and down is the previous row, they were crisscrossed. This row, the posts are going up and down. So when we're doing the back side, it's going up and down for that part anyways. Now we're going to do the diamond, and because the diamond is going diagonal, last time we did 2 double crochets and then the cable. This time we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then we're going to do the cable in the second stitch. So yarn over, do the first part of that double crochet, yarn over twice for the treble, and we're going to go around that post to complete the together stitch. So pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and 3 loops. So the first stitch was a double crochet, second stitch was the together stitch, third stitch is another double crochet. And then on the other side of the diamond, same thing, 1 double crochet. And then so we did 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do the treble post, and same thing, you have to find the post, which is right there. It's right underneath, hidden here. So double crochet, find the hidden post, and oh, sorry, this should be double crochet, treble, oh my gosh, treble crochet around that post. Pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. That's the last part before we finish the treble. And then we yarn over and do a double crochet to finish that off. So see, now we have the V forming, the V of the diamond. And then the 3rd stitch is a double crochet. Now we're back to the 2 double crochet cable. So double crochet and then yarn over and do this the top post. Pull through 3 loops and then yarn over and then find the crisscross post on the bottom. Pull through 2 loops and then the together stitch, double crochet together stitch as so. So these 2 posts are vertical, not crisscrossed. And then we do 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and turn. Same thing, so we're back on the front, then we do 9 double crochets on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we're going to, because we're on the front, we're going to crisscross these to make it into a braid. So we're going to go the next stitch, double crochet, half of the double crochet, and we're going to yarn over once and then go through the next stitch. So we always crisscross over. Next stitch here, yarn over, pull through 2 loops and pull through 3 loops. Now we have the first stitch here, yarn over, go around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and then go into this back unworked stitch to make it a double crochet together. So now it's braided like that. At the diamond, this time we're going to do the treble into this first stitch, because the first row of the diamond we did 2 double crochets and then the cable. Then we did 1 double crochet and the cable. So then this first stitch now will be the cable stitch. So double crochet and then treble around this post. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets. 1, 2, so that forms that right side of the diamond, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets to mirror it, and then we're going to do the last stitch treble around the post. 1, 2, and then yarn over and go into the 3rd stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops and pull through 3 loops to do the together of the treble and the double. So you can start to see the pattern forming where it's the twist cable, the diamond, and the twist cable. So then next we do double crochet and then into the next stitch to crisscross, and then go back to the first stitch to finish that cable, and then 9 double crochets. Just a tip, as I've also written in the pattern, if you are watching this video and it's going too fast or too slow, if it's too slow, you can adjust the speed to 1.5 times, 2 times, whatever you want. If it's going too fast, I think you can slow it down, and then you can also press J on your keyboard to rewind, K to pause the video, and L to fast forward. So I always used to like, I like to do those because when I watch videos and I need to rewind, etc. It goes back, I think, like 10 seconds, which is very useful. So this is the back side, this is the front side. Because we're on the back side now, we're going to do back post crochets, and the cables here are going to go vertical, not crisscross. And then this diamond, we're going to go back to close the diamond. So this last row we did cable and then 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, and cable. This time we're going to do double crochet, cable, double crochet, double crochet, cable, double crochet. If you like patterns, symmetrical patterns, you'll totally see it right away or get what I'm talking about. If not, that's fine. This is what the video is for. Hopefully you are able to follow along. Trying my best to describe it to the best of my abilities. If you still have questions, you can always message me or leave a comment in the video. So this is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to do the vertical back post crochet together, and then the next. And then this one, to close the view, we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then we're going to do the treble, and then the double crochet together, and then the 3rd stitch will be a normal double, and then 4th stitch will be another normal double, and then a treble, back post crochet, and then together in the next stitch, and then a normal double crochet. So now the diamond is starting to close back, and then the next row will make the pointy part of the diamond. So cable, 2 cable stitch, nine double crochets again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. Okay, and then this. What am I doing? Front post together, going back to the first post, and then double crochet together. Okay, this time we're going to do 2 normal double crochets and then the cable. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then the treble cable, 2 loops, 2 loops, and together. And then we're gonna do half of this normal double, and then we're doing a treble to close this, and then finish off the together stitch, and then two normal double crochets. Okay, so it's close to the peak, and then in order to get a more defined one, we're gonna do the same double, double, cable, cable, double, double in the next row to make it crisscrossed, which I'll show you after we finish this row. So we have the cardigan consists of 2 diamonds, so we're going to work on the back now to make the diamonds crisscross over. Okay, now we're gonna do two normal double crochets, and then this is where we cross the cables. So we're gonna go not half, part of the double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're gonna do a treble, not this one, but we're gonna cross over and do that one. And then similarly, so now we have that one. Now we're going to go back and do a treble around this guy. With 2 loops remaining, and finish off with a double crochet together in the next stitch. And then 2 normal double crochets. And then the cable stitch, oops, the 2 double crochet cable stitch, okay, so we finished that last row, and now we have the diamond complete, first diamond completed. For the whole cover we have 2 diamonds like this, so you will continue to do the remaining rows the same way you did at the beginning of this first diamond. So 9 double crochets, the 2 double crochet cable, and then this next row will be 1 normal double crochet, a cable crochet, double crochet, double crochet, cable crochet, double crochet, and the 2 double crochet cable, and then 9 double crochets. So you basically you repeat this bottom part on the next part, and then I will get back to you, well, I'll come back to you when we're at the very top to finish this off. So I'm at this last row to close up the second diamond. I've done the 9 double crochets, the 2 double crochet cable, and then 2 normal double crochets, and then I'm going to do the crisscross to finish the peak of this diamond. So double crochet, treble into this post on the left side, and then together, and then treble this post, 1, 2, and then double together, and then 2 double crochets, and then the 2 double crochet cable, and then the 9 normal double crochets. Okay, so yay, we just have the top border to do left. The cables on the left and the right. Here are the 2 diamonds, both finished with the crisscross on the top and bottom. So the next row is very simple. You turn and you make 28 single crochets. Here we're at the last stitch of that 28 single crochet row, I'm going to change colors back to the dark gray. And then this is obviously the back now, so we're going to carry the yarn on the back while doing a single crochet of the gray. The last 3 stitches here, and then we're going to, before we finish that last stitch, finish off the gray. The gray only has 1 row on the top of the cover. Then we're going to change colors, and then we're going to carry this. Oh, almost forgot. Stretch it because we carried the yarn. We don't want it to not stretch. Okay, and then carry the yarn in the front. Down to the last 4 stitches, 3, oops, 2, and last one. Yay! Gonna finish off that. Woohoo, we're finished. Okay, so pull that to high to stretch out the tail. So now essentially you just have this one tail to weave in, which is great because I hate weaving in the ends at the end of a project. So see, it's a very nice straight edge on both sides. And we're done. So weave in that end, and then the cardigan will wrap around your seat belt like this. And all you gotta do is put some buttons. So sew the buttons on the top, the bottom, and the middle. And then you can go through these openings fairly easily. Because it's crochet, there's holes. And there we have it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for crocheting with me. I hope to see you next time. And please, if you liked this video, make a comment below. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you and have a great day.